As the Ravens undergo their offensive line rebuild this offseason, a player who's entering a huge year is Daniel Faalele. He's going into his third season, and he's the favorite right now to win that starting spot at right tackle. The Ravens traded veteran Morgan Moses to the Jets this offseason, and while that was a tough move, the Ravens did it in part because they had confidence in Faalele potentially stepping into that role. John Harbaugh talked at league meetings last week about how the third-year tackle is going to get his chance to win that starting job on the right side.
You know, Daniel, you say he was more of a gap scheme guy because of his size and his hip. He can come off the ball, right? And that's what we want Daniel to do because that's what he was kind of born to do. But he can make a reach block too. He's got great feet, and he can sustain a block. So the ability to sustain a block either way, to me, whether it's run or pass, zone or gap, or a man drive block, is really the bottom line. And then where they kind of maybe excel a little bit more, you kind of game plan and call plays a little more that way.
Now, the job won't just be handed over to him. The Ravens could certainly still draft a tackle in the first round. That's what a lot of the mock draft experts believe. And that player could then come in and compete at right tackle or also compete at guard. The key for the Ravens is that they want to find the best 5 linemen to put on the field. And Faalele has the potential to be one of those guys. He's a mountain of a man, 6'8", 380 pounds. So it's just challenging for pass rushers to get around him on the edge. He was a former 4th-round pick, and he's come a long way since getting drafted by the Ravens. He's just a better player across the board than he was 2 years ago, and he's basically been working towards this opportunity that he has in front of him right now. The Ravens have a great history of developing offensive linemen here, especially those mid to late round picks who take some time to develop, but then they get an opportunity and they can step into that starting lineup, and many of them thrive. Faalele could be the latest player in that mold. Time will tell, but he's going to get his opportunity, and the Ravens have a lot of optimism around him. Now, before I go today, I want to encourage you to check out the first installment of our new series, Untold Stories. We are really fired up about it, and we are kicking things off with Bart Scott telling his version of that unforgettable hit that he put on Ben Roethlisberger. And he tells the story in a way that only Bart Scott can. So make sure you check that out on our app, our website, and our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow.